Ah. Hey Tony, how are you there? Let's see. Let's see if I can turn the camera around. See if I can turn my life around. Here we go. Oh, there we are. We he who. Ha ha. Waha. Wee hee. Whoa ho. Zippity zee. Zippity zo. Woo hoo. Okay. All right. Some adjustments there. Get me all in frame and stuff, and fingernails aren't too bad today. You know, sometimes I'm pointing and then it's like, oh, geez, my fingernail is filthy. And sometimes I've heard people might watch this show on a high definition, large television set, and I should trim my nose hairs. That's gonna be my New Year's resolution. Trim my nose hairs. Yep, I think so. Might get one of those nose hair trimmers that trims your nose hairs, where you don't have to stick the scissors up your nose, because that could accidentally puncture your brain, I guess. Alrighty then, welcome once again to High Noon with Vermin Supreme. Another special edition, because today is New Year's Eve, day of the eve of the new year, eve of the. Anyway, 2023, gonna be good, yeah. There you go. All right, let's. Good one, Tony Johnson. I like it. It is like if there was no context, it would be really interesting. It may, in fact, since there was a little bit of lag time, maybe people don't even know. My grandfather had one. It was scary. Fill in the blanks. But what is, once again, we're playing a new game. Comments out of context. Tony Johnson comments. My grandfather had one. It was scary. What was the last quiz of the old year? You could answer in the comment section. Once again, I'll be reading Tony Johnson's comment out of context, and maybe you didn't hear the original context, but you get to guess what it was he was talking about. Tony Johnson of Texas says, my grandfather had one. It was scary. Okay. Well, Emma, thank you very much. Love your work. Love your work. Oh, Melody Scavin came back with the correct answer, but not the funniest of the answers, although I guess that's pretty funny and scary all at the same time. So that's good. Yes, thank you very much. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. And if we were giving away prizes, boy, you would win one for sure. Maybe next year we'll get prizes. Maybe New Year's, maybe next year it'll be a game show or something. Things are winding up. Things are looking like they could be anything. Could be anything in the coming year. Because it's 23 skidoo, people. And we all know that 23 is a very high and holy and powerful number, especially amongst discordians. And it seems like only yesterday when I said, what's a discordiant? And it's like, oh, I see. I am one. And that was an much easier thing to believe than when they were used to tell me, oh, you're a libertarian. Oh, okay, sure, whatever. Anyway, happy New Year's Eve to you, one and all. Yes, maybe I'll mail out little pieces of candy and gold stars and things. Get some engagement going. Of course, that would entail me following through and mailing stuff and getting people's addresses. But we can make that happen. It's possible. Anything's possible. It's a new year coming up, and it's rife with possibilities. Possibilities that are limitless and endless. Yes, Melanie, that was the 2011. That was the most classic of all classics. That's just saying that little bit there. Put me here. We're 10 years later, and still talking about it. Good morning, Sarah. How are you? Good to see you. Coffee's getting a little bit warm. Well, no, it's cooling off, and I need to warm it up. So we might do that. Might take a little break and heat this sucker up. Because, of course, as you all know, it's High Noon, Vermin Supreme. First half is the part where we drink the coffee, and the second half is where we smoking a weed. But of course, it's a very, very special edition of High Noon with Vermin Supreme. Any advice for going into the new year? I guess be open. Be open to the possibilities. Be open to the possibilities. And as always, find a project that will help alleviate human suffering. But that's more of a resolution. More of a resolution. I think the advice part is going in to be as open-minded and open-hearted as possible. And with that, I'm gonna go microwave my coffee. I'll be right back. Can you stand it? Okay, gonna flip the camera here so you're looking at my chunky yard, and we'll just sort of take it from there. Chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Ooh. I'll be right with you here, man. Fucking boot in my head. No, I'm right here. I'm right here, people. I'm right here. It's all good. Don't panic. Don't panic. Go organic. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Thanks for sticking around, people. Thanks for sticking around there. And we're back and we're live and all that fucking bullshit. All that happy horse shit. Okay. All right. Where the heck are we? All right. Wow. Look at all these freaking comments here. Back to. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, back to Tony Johnson. I got booked for the late night stage at Utopia Fest in Burnett Road this year. Congratulations, Tony. That's wonderful. Congratulations on your promotion. I hope it goes well, and I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. Let's see. Emma gave the advice for going to the new year. Patience, of course. And Tony Johnson, I guess, 15-year-old daughter with constant feuding. Comes down to patience. Patience, of course, there's a power struggle, but, I guess it's all about prioritizing what rises to the level of getting your dander up, because a lot of it is just fucking picking and pecking and pushing buttons and stuff. But when push comes to shove, and it's something that's super important, or no, you're not going to do that. And well, then you got to stand your ground and stuff, and do the best you can do. And of course, they'll do it anyway. So, oh my, ha 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 ha. Kids, you people with kids. I don't want to use the derogatory term breeder, but oh, you breeders. Anyway, welcome once again to the show. Okay, coffee's hot. Coffee's hot, and so are you. Let me tell you that. Have I told you how hot you are today? Have I told you what a beautiful person you are? Because I want to tell you that. And maybe that should be a resolution of saying nice things to people. Say nice things to people. Tell your loved ones that you love them, and tell everybody what a wonderful person they are. Unless they're some sort of piece of shit, and it gets a little harder. Whoa, hot stuff, man. Woo hoo hoo hoo. Oh man, wow. Hey, okay, let's see. Yeah, one of these days, laser beams and elevator music. We'll get that going. You are the show, Red Roach. Welcome to it. Thank you very much. It's Matt, Mariana. How you doing? Good thought there. Self-feeding cup. That's true. Based, I could have the wizard powers involve microwaving. Yes, it is magic. I don't know how it works. You put the stuff in the box there and push some buttons, and the magic happens. Magic totally happens. Wow. All right, Jeopardy theme song. Do 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 do. Jason Meeks in the house. How you doing? Hello to you, and Sarah Meeks. Good to see you. Thanks for popping by this very special New Year's Eve spectacular. Hubert H. Humphrey, hello. Good to see ya. Okay. Anyway, welcome once again, which is, I guess, my catchphrase, right? Welcome once again to High Noon with Vermin Supreme. And you know what that means. It means get ready, hold on to your boots, because you're in for a ride, is something I would say if this was an exciting show, really. And we're going to do exciting things, but we're not. We're just going to sit here and talk. And whatever. It's all good. Oh, it's almost New Year. HHH, I should know where you are, but I don't have that cheat sheet. So tell me where you're at again. Los, God bless this mess. This is a mess, and you are part of it. So welcome to my beautiful mess. Welcome, India. Yes, India. Wow, that is really, really cool that we have India in the house. That is really special and spectacular that we have a worldwide audience that may be very small, but God damn it, it encompasses the globe. Speaking of which, I'm waiting to hear back. I received an invitation. Hey, Sarah. Good morning. Music, hello, how are you? It's so nice to have music in the house. This place needs more music. And Kajat, kisses, love to you, and thanks for tuning in, and hoping that your New Year's Eve festivities are awesome, even if they're tame, and that your New Year is incredible. 23 is going to be a good one. 23 is good to do. And let's see, I was telling you about, I received an invitation to speak at the International Students for Liberty Conference in Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon, Portugal. So that is one of those far and few between and relatively rare invitations and offers. So that's pretty exciting. And I guess they sent it out a little while back. There was some lag time as it bounced through all the various emails that have been used in the past to reach me. And with a little bit of luck, of course, I've put out my requirements, and they do entail a +1 for my lovely wife, because I do like to make a date out of any international travel, especially on the dime of sponsors. So that will, if that works, if they can accept my terms, which are like airfare and expenses, and my honorarium, of course. Let's not forget my honorarium. So that could be something. That could be very cool. That's in April, April 22, 23rd, and we'll see how that goes. And maybe they'll just want me to do it virtually. I don't know. Or maybe they have a budget. Maybe they got a budget. I mean, they had like 750 people at the last thing. I don't know what the economics of these conferences are, but fuck it. They should be able to afford a bunch of money for me, motherfucker. And once again, of course, if you know any college kids, yes, I am a college speaking guy, and I could really use that income stream reactivated. The kids are clamoring to hear what I have to say. I am sure. There's some hiccups, a hiccup, a burp at the same time. That's pretty exciting. Let's see. Wow, you people are just enjoying life. I'm liking that. That's good. Oh, H. The question I see what the sincerity is all about. Do I plan on running a sincere campaign in 2024? And I'd say the answer is, well, yes, all of my campaigns are sincere, but I think it will also be fun and batshit crazy. If all goes well, if all goes according to plan, if everything comes together in the way that it could and should, because it's always been a campaign of infinite possibilities and infinite potential. And of course, I believe that I, as one person, brought it as far as I could, and then more people came in to help make it bigger and better and stronger. So at this point, it's I have to. The world rests on my shoulders. Heavy is the head that wears the boot, and I have a lot of people out there, and obviously, it's all about my sincerity. But it's going to be funnier too. Funny, batshit, and sincere. I guess. I mean, I'll be spreading the message of love and joy and happiness and peace, and ponies and zombies and imminent destruction. All of those things. All of those things. And that's what makes up my campaign. Well, thank you, India. Thank you, HH from India. It's wonderful to have your support. And maybe I'll need an ambassador or something like that, or maybe we'll have to open up some sort of diplomatic channel. There's a lot of people in India who would certainly enjoy a pony, I'm sure. Oh, yes. Well, I'm sorry. I missed the therapy session. Not sorry. But I'm very glad that it occurred. And I'm very glad that the people who gather under my banner are able to offer each other support. And I think that is, once again, another important part of the campaign, in that it brings in a lot of people. And a lot of people I guess it's a community. I guess some might use the phrase family, although I think that's a little culty myself. But just the fact that people gather under my banner and are willing to do stuff, or at least say they're willing to do stuff and maybe not do it, but the fact that they're willing to do that, it's pretty special. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty important stuff, I guess, for everybody involved. Am I worthy? I don't know. Maybe so, maybe no, but it's all good. Uh, Free cows. Well, ponies are like cows, pretty much, and of course, part of the thing is the definition of things, and how you could make a cow a pony with the proper legislative flourish, I guess. Pony being equine under 24 hands, and then we can just say, oh, okay, make it 25, make it 26, and it's like Snicker bars get smaller and ponies get bigger. So that's that. Well, thank you, sir. Worthy. Yeah, I guess we're all worthy. We're all worthy of love. That's for sure. Some of us are worthy of more. Catch it. Nice. Well, thank you, Catch it. Where are you from, Catch it? I don't know if we know where you're from. I'm just scrolling here, not totally spacing out just yet. Oh yeah, reach out to Marquette College, Sarah. It can't hurt. And the other nice thing is, if they can't afford to, make me there live in person, I also can do the remote Zoomy type shit. So there's that, and yeah. And speaking of Lisbon, I offer them the opportunity to screen two of my movies or the movies that I'm in. Who is Vermin Supreme? Now available for free on the internet on YouTube. Once again, if you need to see a movie, want to spend New Year's Eve watching a Vermin Supreme movie, you could do that. Type in Vermin Supreme and Outsider Odyssey. Just type that right on into the search box here on YouTube, and it will pop right up. It's a free feature-length documentary about Vermin Supreme and up to 2014, and it's pretty fucking, it is what it makes me look like a folk hero. Let's just say it reflects me in a very good light. It's pretty good stuff. Well, Kajet, or I'm not Kajet. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's a great combination of letters. That's for sure. Yes. So yeah, if anybody knows any colleges in their town or whatever, you can feel them out. Whatever. I'm not sure what else you could do to help me out, but once again, like as I was pointing out, I mean, I really want to seep into other subcultures because subcultures. Mainly nerds, mainly geeks, and it's a huge voting block, and they're generally a number of people who probably know me, familiar with my work, or even like it. So yeah, trying to reach out to all the beautiful subcultures that added together make up this great country of yours. Sarah Meek asking me a very hard-hitting question here. What kind of coffee do I drink? I drink the cheapest effing coffee that I can find at the Odd Job Lot store. Job Lot store. Generally, I'm paying about $3.33 a pound for the coffee. So really, it's about the cheapest. I can't say it's the healthiest. Becky is much more selective. I was going to say picky, but no, selective. And she is more about the organic, doesn't like the chemicals, pesticides for some reason in her coffee, and fair trade when possible. And myself, if they got a bunch of kids spraying the fields with poison and it makes it cheap. Yeah, there's a little splatter on it. Maybe I'll wash. Maybe I'll wash my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna wash my cup, but it's shinier on that side, right? So there is that. There is that, which means I should show that side to the camera, the cleaner side of life. David Marlin, how are you today? It's good to see you. Good to see your name. Okay, Kasha Kiss it. Okay, well, we have a proposal by Kashik in the year 2024. It should be made by law that all livestock will, for now on, be acknowledged as ponies. Yeah, see, during the transition times, all things are possible, and that's definitely something that I've talked about just, prosthetic devices, quite frankly. If we will be manufacturing prosthetic devices that we will be, pony attachments to stick on your dog, your cat, to make them more pony-like. Thank you. All right. I'm with Becky. I think wasn't that a hashtag or some shit? I think it sounds like it should be a hashtag. I'm with Becky. Yeah. I'm with Becky, and she's wearing this, and she's there wearing this shirt that says "I'm with stupid" that points at me. I guess that's how that meme would go. Wow. Well, this New Year's Eve. Anybody got any good New Year's Eve plans? Anybody good plans for the New Year's Eve? If you do, let me know. No, Melody, we still got a few more minutes. We're only 26 minutes in. I usually go with the clock from when I started. So for me, I got a few more minutes. But feel free, puff, and pass, and go for it. I've got a little more coffee. Got a little more. It's lukewarm, but it's still warm, and I'm still slugging it down here. Burning the Yule log sounds like a good time. Good time. Burn that Yule log. Yeah, baby. Yep, nothing here planned for New Year's. Me and Becky be hanging out, and that's really about it. Really, I think. There's a possibility I might go downtown. Rockport has a first night with a couple bands and things like that here and there. But I don't know if we'll get that motivated to actually go out into the wild, woolly civilization world. And instead, maybe we'll just hang out at home and have treats and make special things to eat. Dumpster last night, got a whole bunch of yummy things for the New Year's Eve festivities. Yum, 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 yum. And talked to a cop. Cop pulled up. Drove by the first time, came back. I had all the lids on all the trash cans wide open, and I'm just filling my boxes full of groceries and stuff. And he was wondering what we were doing, what I was doing, and I told him a little bit. Well, there, young cop, I've been coming here for some 20 years at least, and this is what I do. This is my grocery. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Don't ruin a good thing. I told the cops. I think they were cool with that. I don't know. Usually they just drive on through or say, "Oh, wrap it up" or whatever. It's been very lucky at that particular dumpster spot that the one that I go to. Cops never. I've never encountered a cop. But at the second one, fair amount, probably a dozen. And usually they just drive on by or sort of wave or not. I put my hands up and wave, and it's all good. Old man in the dumpster, they're not too fucking jerky. Shrimp and steak special, David Marlin. Sounds tasty. Dog. Hey, Auto Watchdog. I'm sorry I did not see you were here. It's nice to have you here. Thanks. Oh, yeah. For coming. People. And yeah, so 23, I'm hoping to make it a year where, I don't know, maybe my income stream can pivot to the college circuit. I would like that. That would be cool. And it's pretty raccoon onesie. Uh, uh, Rob Patillo, I believe it was it an otter or a lemur? I think he was dressed like a lemur in 2020. All right. Oh, we're almost time to start smoking, and then oh yeah. And as you can see, it's fucking pretty nice day out here for December 31st. It's above freezing, considerably above freezing, which is unseasonable. But it is indeed the water that was ice is now not ice; it's liquid water again. Um, and I am comfortably sitting outside without a lot of clothes on. Well, I've got plenty of clothes on, really, but not my druthers would be naked, of course, but ain't that warm. All right, it's time. It's time, people. It's fucking time. Let's just get down and do the thing here. All right, got my lighters, got my weed, got this and that and the other thing. Okay. Ain't done all my commercials, but most of you people know it all. I'll go through them real quick because it's on the half hour. I should do it. Friends, nothing says Happy New Year to all your friends and family than a New Year's greeting from Vermin Supreme. That's me. So let me, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. Once again, of course, friends, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme for all of your New Year's greetings needs. If you need to greet your friends on the New Year, family, you can hire me to do it for you, with you, on your behalf. Vermin Supreme. That's me. Okay, of course, that's cameo.com/Vermin Supreme if you need a damn cameo. And of course, if you want to make your New Year's resolution that you want to have a little more skin in the game, as it were, you can be a patron. You can patronize me in a patronizing fashion by going to patreon.com/Vermin Supreme for monthly donations to the cause, such as it is. Although I imagine if you sent it directly to me some way, then Patreon wouldn't be taking half of it, right? Okay, so there's that, but it's a thing. It's a thing. Of course, what else? verminsupreme.com/shop, where you too can get your very own glass chillums shaped like a boot, like the one I wear on my head. So there is that. And let's look. And now the other side. Okay. Yeah, fight for hold. Whatever. All right, and now let's put in the weed. Got the weed. Okay, everybody, it's weed. Get your weed out. I know I don't trim my weed so much because I don't mind smoking the little leaves because they're cute, aren't they? All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, got the weed in there. All right, let's rock it. We're okay. Smoke them if you got them, people. Do it. Let's do it. Woo! Happy New Year! Let's practice a countdown, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! All right. All right. Based, asking about the fireworks. Well, I like looking at them. The explosion part, I mean, that's. I will tell you, one time, this is a good, funny one. Well, maybe it's funny. I guess you should never preface that with that because it might not be funny at all. So, anyway, I'm going to tell you something. One time, we were in Paris, France on New Year's Eve. We were traveling to or from somewhere back when we used to do that travel thing every so often. And we were at the Eiffel Tower, in Paris, France on New Year's Eve. And I'll tell you what happened. It was all of a sudden you're in a crowd and somebody, they all had like M80s, they all had some like little exploding things, and boom, boom, there would be like these explosions, like people were setting off these M80s, and so people would not scatter, but they would like get the fuck out, and so there was this space. So it was a big crowd, explosion. When the thing went off, people would like give it some space, so it opened up like 15, 20-foot circle of space, and then everybody smashed their fucking champagne bottles in the street, in that space. So it's like you'd be walking in this crowd, all of a sudden, boom, and it's like, whoa, and then all of a sudden, smash, 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 smash. It was very exciting, very, very exciting festivity, I must say. Try it sometime. William Bellerose, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. And of course, at the rainbow gatherings, we totally discourage fireworks, mainly because freaks out veterans with PTSD. That and the fire hazard, and of course, it gets the dogs going. And of course, dogs and cats and other animals don't like those exploding things so much. So maybe we'll have a little fire in our fire pit, have a little New Year's Eve fire, perhaps. We will see how that goes. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this whole New Year's goes. But 23 skidoo should be a very fucking good year for you and yours and mine and me. And let's see. What else? What else going on? Tomorrow on Twitch. Tomorrow we'll do this on Twitch, I guess. This is the last high noon with Vermin Supreme. The last high noon of 2022. Who'da thunk it? You would think skidoo would rhyme with 22 better. 22 skidoo. I don't know why it's 23 skidoo. Might have to do a little research onto that, because 23 skidoo, of course, was a very popular slang phrase, maybe back in the 20s. I don't know. Firework. That's very bad. I've seen it happen. It's a terrible thing. It's very gory. Lots of blood and yuck. Not to be confused with Scooby-Doo. Don't be confused with Scooby-Doo or Ski-Doos. Ski-Doos, the snowmobiles, I guess you're talking about, right? 23 Skidoo, you're going to have to look it up. Oh, leaving quickly? I'm not sure. We'll have to look that up. It's well worth Googling, or whatever search engine you might use. But I guess it's Google. I guess Google is like the Kleenex of search engines. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Getting a little high here. I think maybe my glasses are a little crap on them. It's a little smeary, perhaps, which could simulate me being all high. It's like sometimes they try those drunk goggles. Oh, yeah, try these drunk goggles on, and you'll see what it's like to be drunk. And I can't I don't think so. Dare, am I right? All right, anyway, once again, glassware, verminsupreme.com/shop. verminsupreme.com/shop. Weed not included. Weed not included. Whoop. Glass Vermin. Hi, everybody, it's me, Glass Vermin. Yeah, it's Glass Vermin. Got a... Ow! Ow! Now, if this was a voodoo vermin, thank goodness this is not a voodoo doll vermin, because otherwise I would be like screaming, because I would feel a needle going to my belly. Ah! Ow! Ow! A little cloggy, I must say. And then somebody blowing on my head or something. Because if this were one of them voodoo dolls, boy. David Merlin. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. In fact, at one point, I had somebody working on a strain, but it didn't really go anywhere. And then we were going to try and sell rolling papers, and that project sort of petered out also. So maybe in 23, we'll have to see how it goes. We're going to have to see how 23 goes, okay? It is possible. I think it would have to be really high on the sativa scale. I'd like to see a very high sativa scale. I don't think I would want to be an indica. I wouldn't want to be sedating people. I'd be wanting to wake them up. Ideally, I mean, you can't really say that, people, when they first smoke weed, the giggles, they think weed makes people giggle. I think it just, opens up that giggle chakra, and for newbies and stuff. But if there were, like, if we could identify the most giggly weed, that would be the way to go. But I have a feeling it's probably a good solid sativa anyway. Really, that's a little opposite from the coven. But on the other hand, weed definitely affects different people different ways based on their chemistry, just like any substance, I guess. And well, I'll make a special one. I'll make a special one for you. Yeah. What about indica? What's indica do for you? Saliva. I meant salvia. Here, Vermin Supreme brand salvia. That would be funny. Yeah, that's right. The Vermin Supreme. Hi, I'm Vermin Supreme, and this is my salvia. Good luck, kids. Woo! Boom. Not a big fan of the salvia. Not a big fan of the salvia. But some people are, and I bet if I was a much younger person, when I was like really into like all sorts of drugs, things that would make me psychedelic and shit, I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more than I did as my age person. Oh man, still needs work here. Should have cleaned my pipe before the show, man. Yep. Yeah, Salvia was okay. I did that one time, and it was pretty fucking intense. I mean, it's saving grace, of course, is like it's similar to DMT in that it doesn't last very long at all, and but it seems like forever. You don't know that when you're fucking rolling on that shit. You just like you're on for the ride. It's pretty overwhelming. Pretty overwhelming. I prefer DMT because it's a fucking wild trip, man. It's like gravity had hold you down. I mean, couldn't move, couldn't lift a finger, the impression was that I was being crushed by gravity. It was really intense, and then everything was a cartoon, and oh god, it was fucking crazy, and I was laughing my head off, but I was totally frightened. It was holy shit. Oh, there we go. Got the plug going. See, now if this was a voodoo doll glass pipe, I would go like, and it would feel like someone giant was blowing down in my head and was blowing out my belly after somebody was poking my belly. Probably, wow. Thank goodness Anthony Johnson didn't make them evil glass vermin pipes. Okay, let's start the show over again. Hey, the Sclef. Hey, the Sclef. Anyway, hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for popping in. Happy New Year's Eve to you. Lost your job as God. Oh, dude. Oh, sorry to hear, but that's pretty weird. I guess the real God probably complains. Is that how it happens? Because sometimes there's fake Vermin Supremes popping up, and there's one on Twitter right now that I really have to try and nuke because they are fucking hard. They're anti-Semitic, and it's fucking hard. They're saying horrible shit. And so when I like search myself, it's like they come up and all their fucking bullshit. And that's not good for me or my brand, quite frankly. Not that I think anybody would be confused, but still, I got a service trademark on this shit, man. I mean, it costs good money to fucking have that shit fucking re-upped. Let me tell you, fucking good money, fucking shit. In fact, I might have a bill on that somewhere. Anyway, let's get back to where we are. So we have God on here. We have Roddy. I didn't see Roddy was on here. Hey, Roddy, how you doing? Going on. Oh, there we go. Quit out drinking. All right, back at you, Roddy. Happy New Year to you. Enjoy the New Year's truce or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes, William Bellarose. I'm not sure who did that. That was the remix, but it was a very good remix. I know Rob Patillo's been remixing a lot of our stuff that me and him did together, but I'm not sure who did that one from the 2011 debate, actually, because 10 years of meme, 11 years of meme. Woohoo! All right. Anyway, okay, here we go. Hi, everybody. It's freaking. Oh, Core. Okay, excellent. Remind me to thank him for that because that was a very good remix. Absolutely. Hi, everybody. It's me, Vermin Supreme, the Glass Vermin Supreme pipe. Yeah. Everybody's watched this. Everybody's seen it. Glass Vermin. It's not that exciting. Okay. Put the weed in my belly and suck my boot. Put the weed in my belly and suck my boot. All right, fine, I will. But first, let's look in the old Vermin Supreme holes. Available. These glass pipes are available at verminsupreme.com/shop. verminsupreme.com/shop. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. And and then there's this one. The one that reminds me of some sort of demon thing looking at you. It's a demon thing looking at you. No, it's a heart. Okay, that's nice too. Anyway, let's get down to the business here and smoke out of the Vermin stream pipe here. Yeah, fuck the Ruskies. All them, feel bad for their conscripts. Back in '98, when we were traveling through Russia, we were on our way out of Russia, and we were making it. We were driving out past some outpost, and these poor sucker fucking Russian soldiers, dude, come up to us. And at the time we were traveling around with, we had phrase books, so we could at least have like, hey. So we showed him this, this translation book, and so he could pick out the phrases that he was trying to communicate to us. And it was like tooth, 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 and he had a terrible toothache. He found the phrase that said, "I have a toothache," and was asking us for aspirin. And so that's sort of how piss poorly equipped that even their soldiers at the outpost, you didn't even have aspirin, for God's sake. So this cat was suffering a fucking toothache and was hitting up fucking people driving through the border for goddamn fucking aspirin. It was wasn't cool. Well, I didn't, but and of course they weren't being paid, and they very well may not get paid, especially if they're conscripted, right? So, good luck with that. Oh yes, I think I did see that about the surrender hotline. So there is that. So there is that. But fuck Putin and fuck him hard, and hope that fucking motherfucker fucking dies a quick and painful death. Yeah. Well, that is mighty nice. Okay. Gonna smoke some weed on that cheerful note. Nice. Bless the beasts and the conscripts. This 23. May all the conscripts rise up and start fragging their superior officers. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yes. Yes, that sounds good. Oh, maybe I'll twist my beard up here. It's New Year's Eve, so maybe I should if I was going to a party, I would make my beard look really nice. I would twist it all up like this, and oh yeah, that is how. Yeah, maybe I'd even tie little festive New Year's bows in it. Perhaps I would. Okay. Woo. What a day. What a beautiful day here today. It's supposed to rain later on. Hopefully, I'll be doing all sorts of things around the yard. It's a nice day. Don't want to waste it not doing things outside, getting ready for when it snaps back freezing cold, probably tomorrow. Oh, David Marlin, thank you for asking. Yes, I would say yes. 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 Although I do, when we do shows, I do like when we do the bigger shows like the Burning Vermins and all that. A lot of fun, but obviously I can't bond with it, with the audience like this. And in particular, the YouTube High Noon with the Vermin Supreme show. You are some of my favorite peoples, and this is some of my favorite social media interaction, if you will. And I got to promote something, people. Got to promote something tonight. at 6, no, tomorrow. I'm sorry, forget about it. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, the Shroom Show. I will be doing my first interview of the year. My first interview of the year. And this is with the Shroom Show. And you should definitely tune in and watch it. I put up the, I'll put up the flyers again. It's going to be on Facebook Live, I think, and it's maybe Twitter Live. I don't even know how that works. However, I will be doing it, and I promise the guy will be entertaining because he sent me a little bit of an honorarium to grease the skids a little bit, and so that got my attention, and it's like, well, that's a fine honorarium, and I will entertain your show. So it's going to be on for an hour, 6 o'clock tomorrow. Check it out. I'll post it up on my socials. Probably not here, but I should find out. Maybe we could simulcast it. I don't know. I don't think we have the SteamYard anymore currently. Although we're going to have to get it again because we're going to need it because it's going to be that time of the year in the campaign. And Tens, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. That's a better GIF. Yeah. That could. Uh-oh. Just doing the crazy vermin face. Thank you for reminding me, Red Roach. Gavin has been threatening for my campaign team. Team Supreme has been threatening recently, right? Recently to put together a punk band, a Vermin themed punk band, sort of like they have the Harry Potter themed bands. This one would be like a punk band on the internet, apparently. But yeah, I should find out if there's been any progress on that, or if that was just a flight of whimsy in time. Old Lang Syne, yep, that's a sad song. That's a really sad song, isn't it? Let old acquaintance be forgotten. Mildly hopeful, but I think it's very wistful, bittersweet. It's a bittersweet time of year. People, take this as a marker in the year on the calendar and really want to make some sense of it or use it as a launching point to go back in time and think about their lives and such, and things that weren't, and things that could have been or should have been, or how things might have been different, and you almost have to sort of process your entire past up to the present before you can start saying, and now it's time to move on and get into the new year. But inevitably, there's this part where you start thinking of people that you know that you don't know anymore, or just the way things were, or your family that's all dead and stuff. So yeah, it's a very emotional. It can be an emotional time of year, of course, and that's probably why people go out and go out and party and get blasted and get fucking shit faced. It's like, I don't want to think about things. Having fun, and bringing the new year with a big hangover, which a lot of people do it. It's legit. I'm not gonna say it's not a thing, but however people cope, and of course having that kind of fun is wicked fun. Won't deny having that kind of fun it's fun, yes, and that's why it's fun. People do it because it's fun. All right. So, in summation, it's gonna be a hell of a year, hell of a fucking year. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Sarah, that sounds like a lovely New Year's Eve. Chickens and cats singing in the bathtub. Huh? Oh, Lon David, there you go. There's the correct information. Good to know. I'd write it down, but I don't have my pen handy. So yeah. So let's see. So got the show tomorrow. The interview, but it'll be like just sort of me doing my greatest hits and bits because it's for their audience. And nice thing about that, and talk about the future. Talking about the future. We'll be talking about the past and the future. So that's going to be very exciting. So that's tomorrow at 6 on the Shroom Show. Shroom Show, I think, is one word. I think it's at Shroom Show, maybe the Shroom Show. But anyway, check that shit out. Watch that. And I don't know if y'all will be able to ask questions or not. We'll find. I guess it will be because it's going to be on Facebook Live too. So there is that. Then let's see, January 6th, I think we're having a Patreon phone call. So if you kick down on the monthly plan, although we'll have to find some way to do that, like around the Patreon itself, and make it the same, make it a fan club that we have more control over, instead of giving them like however much money they take for hosting that fucking service. However, be that as it may, for now, that's what it is. And so patreon.com/Vermin Supreme, patreon.com/Vermin Supreme, if you want to make a monthly contribution and take part in this wonderful Zoom call coming up on January 6th, I believe. Ah. Oh, yes. Sarah, yes. I am doing Twitch. Do you remember Twitch tomorrow, high noon with Twitch, right here on the internet? And yeah, it's not like that. Not that it needs moderation anyway, but it's good to have somebody there just to chat me up because it's pretty slow there on Twitch, which is why this YouTube, you are my favorite audience. And there's too many lurkers on Twitch. But recently there's been some people there and commenters and keeping it busy. So that's good. Oh, look, Bloodbath 72. What is up with you? I am just ringing in the new year. Ding, ding, ding. Let's practice. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody! Whee! All right. Yep. So have a safe and happy New Year. And, don't drive drunk. Don't drive stoned. Be responsible. Act in a responsible and ethical manner. And blessings to you. Blessings to you. And thank you for sharing your love with me this fine year, this 22. It's been a good year. It's been a great year of High Noon with Vermin Supreme. And it is definitely been a good time, I think. Good time. Don't think too much about it, but it's like, oh, it's Saturday, and I get to hang out with all of you. So that's good stuff, good time. And appreciate that and appreciate y'all. And we will be talking tomorrow, I guess tomorrow. You can tune in. We are definitely at the hour mark, so I don't want to go too longer than that at all, really. But, it's all good, unless we're monetizing it, which we're not. So thank you, Bloodbath 72. Thank you for that all-cap comment. Appreciate it. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you next week. And thanks for everything. Appreciate it. And you know all my platitudes. If you don't know my platitudes by now, and yeah, all the things, all the blessings, etc. You know them. And think about it. Think about what the years that have come by, and the years that are going, and the years that we have ahead of us, and all those things. All of those things. Have a really good afternoon. And, Fedor, thank you very much for popping in at the last minute there. Good deal. Let's see, where's the stop the damn button here. Oh, because the other notification comes up and it covers that. All right, there we go. Old man trying to look at the screen, trying to end the stream. Let's see. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? No, I never want to stop streaming. All right. Very good then. Have a very beautiful day. And a happy new